Today we're going to make a Saturn talisman to help the elderly. So this is a talisman to the Archangel Cassiel, the Archangel of Saturn, and he helps with people who are aging. So if you have elderly parents or you yourself are dealing with problems that are age-related, this is for you. Okay, the first thing we want to do is start off with a square sheet of paper and find the center point. Now you can use a protractor to draw your triangle if you'd like. I'm going to start out with a little dot there. But I'm going to use the first harmonic larger of 3 for Saturn. I want a fairly large talisman. So this is going to be a 6-inch talisman. So what I do is I align my dot with 3 inches. I try to make it somewhat straight. And then I'm going to make another dot right over here before the 1 inch and right here at the 6 inch. And that's like you can barely even see those dots, but those represent a vertical line. And I like to use those little dots, that way I don't have to do a lot of erasing. This should be 3 inches. See if I've measured this right. Yep. Oops. Yep, 3 inches. So I want to very lightly draw a circle. Very lightly draw a 6-inch circle. And then I'll open this up and draw one that's very light again, but a little bit larger than the original. I'm going to close this so that it's right at the circumference of my circle. And I want to, right on the circle here, make a little line here, keeping this still on the circle, and a little line here. And those are the little points of my triangle. So I can just make a little dot, a little dot. And I'm just going to use this pencil because it draws a little bit more lightly than the Prismacolor. And I'll just very, very lightly trace my triangle on these lines. Okay, so there's our equilateral triangle of Saturn. Now, all I have to do is I need to lighten these things up, so I'm going to use an eraser. And then just very gently, I'm going to lighten this up. I don't want to completely erase it, but I just want these to be guidelines. I don't need to worry about the outer circle, just the inner circle and the triangle. All right, so now what I want to do is take my pen. I'm just going to use a pen with black ink. Let's make sure that it's inked up and ready. Yeah, it's fine. And I'm going to just write Cassiel's name in a continuous cursive with no gaps across the lines of this triangle. Psalm 71 has a verse that is perfect for this. Cast me not off in the time of my old age, forsake me not when my strength faileth. There's another verse from here that is, now also when I am old and gray-headed, O God, forsake me not. Inside of here, we're going to put the name of the person for whom you're making this talisman. I'm putting all viewers, and so that means you and or people in your life who need this. So, or you would just put the name of the person who needs this help. Our first goal is peace. Our second word is the quality of spirit of Cassiel, and that is law. And then our desire today is for relief. Now we can, if we want to, we can put the sign of Saturn, and I'm just going to put them all upright, just in the spaces here. I could put the sign of Capricorn too, but I decided not to. All right, so let's just go ahead and cut this out. You see how you can keep the integrity of the system and still be creative within it. There we go. That took no time at all, did it? See how simple this really is. It's a very simple and easy process. Now all we have to do is light it. So I'm going to spray this with 3 sprays of verbena perfume. This is the all-purpose perfume. You could use another like patchouli or linden, but this is what I have on hand. And don't worry if it makes this smear. That's fine. 1, 2, 3. We're going to place a candle right in the center. We will light this candle, and then I'm going to let the candle burn down and out all by itself. Now, if you don't have candles or perfume, that's fine. You just sit there and you meditate on it without anything. And we're thinking in terms of any elderly people that need help, peace, law, and relief. Cassiel, Archangel of Saturn. Blessed be.